My name is Nuala O'Connor, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about how kinesiology helped me to retune, that's the word I use, a post-viral illness that I got over 20 years ago now. I was in my early 30s. I was driving from somewhere in the south of Ireland to Dublin, and I hit a snowstorm. Wasn't expected, but it happened. And I was crawling along with other cars, and I turned the corner and all the other cars in front of me were just gliding and spinning and trying to avoid one another. So I locked my very slow car and managed, thankfully, to hit a wall. Not a big accident, but for some reason that accident triggered in me a massive stress response. Possibly because after the accident I had to get into the car and continue to drive. There were no mobile phones at that time, and I had to continue to drive to my destination in Dublin. So it was over an hour more in a car, already stressed, driving in stressful conditions. And what it seemed to do was lower my immune system. At least that's what the kinesiologist I attended much later told me. See, I got a flu just a few days later that literally left me on the flat of my back. It was a severe flu. I got some help. The centre that I was staying in, they managed to get me well enough to get me to Belfast, where I lived, and where I continued to try and recover from the flu, and it took me weeks. I did recover somewhat. I don't think I ever fully recovered now looking back on it. And the recovery that I had allowed me to work, but I was always tired. I did work. I worked hard. I was always stressed, and anything used to knock me off. 18 months later, I was on the flat of my back again. It wasn't a flu, but it was flu-like symptoms. I had aches and pains in my body. I wasn't sleeping properly. I wasn't eating properly. Food just seemed to run through my digestive system. Nothing I was doing was helping. Doctors, massive loads of bloods were taken and lots of visits. I was signed off on the sick. They wouldn't let me go back to work because it just was not getting any better. Finally, a consultant told me that I had a post-viral illness. That didn't help me recover, because they had nothing to help me recover. I was to continue to rest, to try and eat well, drink water, sleep, exercise, things I couldn't do because I was in so much pain. I just didn't seem to be able to. I was chronically fatigued. So somebody mentioned kinesiology. I don't know how many people who come to me say the exact same thing. A friend mentioned it, or I just happened to see it online or whatever. At that time, there were very few kinesiologists around, but there just happened to be one down the road from where I lived. And kinesiology literally turned my life around. That kinesiologist helped me to see the path I had been on, to see how this stressor and that stressor and this event and that thing had led to me being overstressed, to the point that a very small accident tipped me over the edge. Now, then I was really stressed. It triggered off so much stress in my life. That lowered my immune system extensively. Add to that it just was Christmas time, and I had overdone it on sugar, probably dairy and gluten at that time, and wine. Not that I drank a lot, but I had taken some. But that all just helped to tip me way over the edge, in the sense that my immune system was no longer working properly. I was totally stressed. That allowed the pathogen, the viral pathogen, and that's what it is. It's a clearing of the system. That's what a flu and a cold sort of is. It's a massive clearing out. A toxin has got in and your body wants to clear it out. So I was getting toxins from all levels. And it was winter time, and so I picked up a pathogen. And that's what floored me. Kinesiology gave me answers and gave me options that modern medicine couldn't give me in a post-viral state. And of course, add to that I was well post-virus. I was 18 months past this and still not recovering. So it had really got a hold of me. It was about diet change. It was about lifestyle changes. It was going back and resolving and retuning the past stressors. It was about supplementation. It was lots of things. It was drinking water. I call it a 360-degree wellness plan. That's what I got back then, and that's what I help with now. That's what I help people do now. So can kinesiology help you if you are trying to recover from a viral state? Yes. You do most of the work though. Kinesiology helps you, but it's you. You do the homework. You've got to change the diet, the lifestyle. They're not major changes when you think of what you're going to get the other side of it. I'm surfing the wave of whatever comes in my day. I'm enjoying my life again. I'm getting on with it. You can read more about that if you want in a book that I've written. It's over on my website. But more importantly, get a kinesiologist. I know right now I can't see people face to face, but I can do what's called surrogate testing. If you send me some of your hair and get in touch with me, my email is in this post, and I will tell you how to do that and what I do the other side of it. Or I can do an online consultation with you as well. That sort of goes hand in hand. I can also do some tapping with you online that helps reduce the stress levels, because until those stress levels are reduced, your body will not recover. So it's about a 360-degree wellness plan. If you're interested in that and it's something that you need, please, please, please get in touch with me. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for reading my blog. Please like and share them. Please post them around. Let other people know that there are natural ways that can help your body recover from this natural viral overload that you may be having right now. Thanks for watching. Take care and keep well.